Yo, what's good, everybody? Blessings. I hope everybody's day, is raining with blessings today. Straight into it. The topic that I got for today is what is faith, and something that I think is the key to letting go, and to living a more happy and successful life. All of that good stuff. So I got a couple key points, and I usually just jump straight into it. So off the rip, for those that may not know or have like a little bit of, I guess, a clouded head when it comes to this whole topic of faith. Essentially, faith is having trust that everything will work out for your benefit. It's having faith that everything is okay in whatever circumstances may be, that you're going through. It's being thankful for what you already have, knowing that you're blessed already. You have that faith in the knowing that you are blessed in due time. Whatever will need to happen to you in order to bring you to the next level, for example, it will happen in due time. It's all that all roots down to faith itself. Just to provide some more headspace around it would be wanting something, for example, practicing things such as the law of detachment, setting your intention and your desire, and then from there you just let it be. So that's having faith in the knowing that it's already done and that it will actually manifest forward come the time that God is ready for you to receive that, because there might be a bunch of trials and tribulations you have to go through before you're actually ready to handle what you intend to have and desire, because only God truly knows. So practicing the law of detachment in that sense is it's putting it all in God's hands, and that's faith right there. So that's a good example I could use. We have to know that God works in mysterious ways, as they say. So yeah, while you're exercising this faith, you're gonna keep doing your day-to-day things with your attention and desire. You're gonna keep working on whatever it is that you aspire to be. Keep working towards it, but just keep the faith. Don't apply no emotions of oh, you're worrying about something's not happening too quickly. You're worried about this, that. Just get rid of all those. Focus on the fact that you already set your intention and desire. You are already what you want to be, and in due time, when it is ready to happen, God will manifest that into your life, into the physical. But just be aware of the fact that it already exists. It's already in your imagination, and just keep applying. Just keep applying pressure, things along those lines. So, as in my last video, I referenced some Bible verses. So I'm gonna do that again. I have Micah 7:7. Therefore, I will look unto the Lord. I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me. I feel like this best describes what I was just saying previously. It's like I will look unto the Lord for my intention and desire. That's the context I'm going to use it in, right? So you kind of set the intention and desire, like I said, and then just put it onto the Lord. I will wait for God for my salvation. My God will hear me. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Another verse I have which shows an example of just having faith is, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walk through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame be kindled upon thee. You're doing these things that don't even make sense, really. Like, it's just miracles. Because, like, realistically, who's gonna walk through fire and not be burned? It's just examples, obviously, but it shows faith. Another thing that faith is, like, that you have that knowing, you have that confidence that you will be okay. So just having that knowing as a core belief and bringing that state forward in whatever situation you may be faced with, that's really how you will overcome possibilities in ways that you don't even know, you weren't even aware of, because there's a whole realm of possibilities that we don't even tap into, because our conscious mind can only think of so much. But it's this faith that really puts us in tune with the subconscious in ways that we don't even know. And like, faith is literally just a mysterious thing. God works in mysterious ways. So when I say bringing that state forward, that state of knowing that you'll be okay, that state of confidence in whatever situation you may be in, that is what's going to consciously reinforcing that, which stems from making it a core belief over time, auto-suggestion. That's what's really going to work miracles, and that's how this stuff works. That's what having a strong faith is. So an obvious thing that happens is, as humans, we have natural negative emotions that may arise throughout our day, and that's okay. Where we should strive to be, though, when these negative emotions arise, things such as our faith and our willpower will be strong enough to steer us away from these thoughts. And rather than like suppressing them or anything, they just come to pass. So we can acknowledge this thought, but we're able to be at the point where we can now decipher this as, okay, this is not going to benefit this thought is not going to benefit my future in any way, shape, or form. It's just negativity. You're not applying no emotion to it, and you're rather steering your thought process now towards something that of your focus, or towards the fact that you know that things are going to work out for your benefit. That's faith right there, once again. So like I said, it's not about just neglecting or suppressing any of these negative emotions. It's about having a greater force at play, because that greater force is always going to win at the end of the day. And if your greater force is based on faith, a strong focus on whatever you're pursuing in your life, it's going to overcome it every time. And then these type of things are not even going to matter. You're not going to have to worry about no negativity manifesting, because you're not harping on it. You're not doing none of that. So yeah, just acknowledge these thoughts. This normal, but don't be one of those people. I was one of those as well, where you're just thinking about these negative thoughts time and time again, making it stronger because of the fact that you're applying more and more emotion to it. That doesn't make any sense. Like I said here, it does not benefit your future in any way, shape, or form if you're working towards something. If you are trying to build a strong faith, things along those type of lines. Just catch yourself in the moment. Take a deep breath for one. Just remember the core values that you're trying to instill. You're trying to have a stronger faith. So with that, the conscious thought should arrive. With me being in a state where I'm trying to have a stronger faith, associate with said thoughts, like the thoughts that you're having. The answer is no, so you dismiss them and move on. It's not about suppressing or neglecting, like I said. So your desired state is what you should be feeling right now, what you should be thinking like right now. That's what it is. So going back to the example about me talking about, I want to be in a state where I'm more faithful, I'm more confident, for example. I'm not going to be thinking these things. So when they do come, I'm going to be like, oh, this is nonsense. And I'm going to feel it. I'm going to consciously put the effort in towards fueling my conscious mind with the contrary thoughts of, thoughts of prosperity, thoughts of abundance, thoughts of things along those lines. And over time, like I said earlier, auto-suggestion, that is what's going to actually put this in our subconscious mind and do the work. And this goes the same for when you have bad days in general. There's going to be bright days, there's going to be bad days, But you have that faith in knowing that brighter days are coming. And regardless of you feeling off or whatever, there's always going to be days like that. But you decide what you focus on. Do you focus on the fact that there are bad days that you have, or do you focus on the fact that there are good days that you have? It's literally a matter of your focus, and you have the power to decide which one you focus on. So don't be too hard on yourself when you are going through said days, and just have the faith that, the better ones are coming. It's as simple as that, really. You shouldn't be further fueling it by focusing on the negative too much. It's that simple.